Hey B&H viewers, thanks for tuning in. Today we're looking at a new DSLR, the Nikon D780. This was announced at CES 2020 last month as the long-anticipated upgrade to the 4-year-old Nikon D750. Now at first glance it looks pretty much the same, but under the hood there's lots of exciting upgrades to talk about. The sharp and crisp tilting 2.36 million dot LCD screen is now a touchscreen, which is great for navigating menus, selecting your focus area, and taking a photo if you are in live view mode. The dual SD card slots now support UHS-2 SDXC cards. Nikon's standard EN-EL15B has an impressive battery life, supporting 2,260 shots on one charge if you're only using the optical viewfinder. You'll notice there's no more flash on top because they really wanted to focus on having better weather sealing protection. Inputs and outputs on the side include a USB Type-C for charging and downloading files, mini HDMI for monitoring and recording, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a 3.5mm microphone for quality audio. Overall, it's a mid-sized DSLR, noticeably larger than the Nikon Z6, but it does feel good in the hand. DSLRs have always felt more secure to me because it's more camera to hold on to, and I've always liked that. The camera still sports a mid-range resolution of 24 megapixels, which is pretty common for a hybrid photo-video camera these days. However, the sensor is now backside illuminated for superb image quality and impressive low-light performance at higher ISOs, making up for a lack of no on-camera flash. Combined with the XSpeed 6 processor from the Z6, the D780 can shoot at shutter speeds as quick as 1/8,000th of a second and as long as 15 minutes, compared to the D750, which is only 1/4000th and 30 seconds. Analyzing the autofocus improvements is when you start to see how Nikon took the core of the Nikon Z6 and put it into a DSLR body. While using the optical viewfinder, the camera is still using 51 AF points with an improved functionality borrowed from their D5. But if you switch over to live view mode, the camera is now using 273 phase detection AF points that cover 90% of the sensor, giving you excellent tracking abilities. This works in video mode as well, which I really appreciate. One of the hardest shots to pull off is a subject walking towards the camera, but with this tracking function, it's much easier. Burst shooting modes have also been upgraded. You can now shoot 7 FPS while using mechanical shutter through the optical viewfinder. But if you switch over to live view mode, using the electronic shutter, you can now shoot 12 FPS, but only in 12-bit RAW, so you do sacrifice something. I want to take a moment and bring back photographer and dear friend Alan to hear his impressions of the Nikon D780. Hey, welcome back.
Hey Jake, good to see you again. Long time no see.
It has been a long time, yeah. I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Let me tell you, what I like about the 780 is that it gives you the option of switching between traditional eye-level reflex viewing or composing and editing stills using the camera's tiltable high-res touchscreen LCD. In this respect, Nikon's D780 offers the user the best of both worlds depending on the user's particular needs and preferences at that moment in time. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. Taxi!
Bye, Alan. Thanks. This is a full pixel readout on a full frame sensor. Just like the Z6, it is downscaling 6K video into an Ultra HD 4K for crisp looking 4K video up to 30 frames per second. In Full HD, you can shoot slow motion up to 120 frames per second. And just like the Z6, you can output 10-bit N-Log over HDMI to a recorder. Built into the camera are some helpful video scopes like focus peaking, zebras, timecode, and focus magnification. Side note, this camera offers no image stabilization, but thankfully most f-mount lenses offer VR support that will compensate for that. In summation, the Nikon D780 is what I would call a well-rounded camera for all-around shooters capturing video and photo because it does both exceptionally well. But the DSLR body is what makes me raise an eyebrow. I mean, who is this for? I think if you're still using the D750 and are waiting for an upgrade, but don't want to get on the mirrorless train just yet, this is probably the upgraded camera for you. What are your thoughts on the new Nikon D780? Are you still using DSLRs? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and you want to see more, please click subscribe and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. This is Jake with B&H. Just keep rolling.